Now listen. Number 2. In creating the enabling ground that will afford the opportunity to welcome genuine Biafrans into the IPOB family, strict procedures to follow and adhere are contained herein. Did you hear it? For you to remember that in IPOB code of conduct, the procedure, the process to becoming part of this family is already there. You cannot make law when the old law is still in vogue. Making a new law meaning that the old law has to go. So IPOB code of conduct put together by Master and Khan, there was a rule. There was rules. If you want to belong to this family, there was rules, which is stipulated there in IPOB code of conduct. And if that rule is still in vogue, why making another rule? That is why I told you. If you are still believing that you are in IPOB of Mazinam Dekano, I pity you. You are the most best person in this world. There is no other way to qualify you but a total non-entity. You think you're still following this man as you are saying IPOB Master Dekano is their leader. My brother, in fact, you are not worthy to be called a human being. Seriously. To him, brain is given, sense is required. You are expected to use your senses. It can't happen if Mazinam Dekano, the code of conduct Mazinam Dekano sanction put together, if it is still viable, what is the need of making another code of conduct? Think about it. I know it is very difficult for a black man like you to think. But I ask you tonight to think. I want to read that number 2 again so you understand. Because that number 2 made a great revelation. Also, he said, in creating the enabling ground that will afford that opportunity to welcome genuine Biafran into the IPOB family, strict procedures to follow and adhere are contained herein in this thing. Now let us continue. Then number 3, they start. Any Biafra wishing to be part of this historical movement for freedom should begin by joining the IPOB closest to his or her residence or domicile. The same thing in IPOB code of conduct. What is the need of putting it here? It's already there. We know. Everybody, it is in our IPOB code of conduct. So if you are genuine, what you should do is to publish IPOB code of conduct to refresh the memory of IPOB. If you think that they do not follow the code of conduct, you publish it or use it to do program. Like I did, I have done it here, not once, not twice. I have did program here with IPOB code of conduct where I try my best to explain to the best of my ability and understanding the IPOB code of conduct. I didn't say I am the highest to explain it. I said to the best of my ability. Which, if you had listened to me, this thing that I'm doing today, I may not be doing it. You gave them the opportunity to see themselves as who they are not. When they were busy testing waters, you supported them. Today, this is the result. Now, number 4, he said, any IPOB family member who left the struggle during the past 4 years but wishes to return to the family fold should join the IPOB family unit closest to her location. Number 5. This is where the camel's back was completely broken. This is where you must know that there is changes happening in IPOB, contrary to the IPOB code of conduct. Now listen. Every Biafran wishing to join IPOB family worldwide, or those wishing to return to the family fold, must undergo a vetting process by the leadership of IPOB. Exactly. Yes, you heard me right. Those Biafrans wishing to return to the family, or the new ones who want to join, must undergo first vetting process by the leadership of IPOB. 2, the vetting process will be a rigorous one, starting from the unit level to the directorate level, and must undergo the process of, must undergo the IPOB oath taking process. The final decision to admit returning members to the IPOB family will be the prerogative of the directorates of states of the indigenous people of Biafra. Let me explain. If you go to IPOB code of conduct, the only thing that qualifies you to belong to this noble family is your identity as a Biafran, nothing more, nothing less. That's according to the IPOB code of conduct. Your qualification as IPOB family member. Remember, ordinarily, you are an IPOB. Now we have organization which you must belong to be able to join the wagon to fight for the freedom of Biafra. But whether you join or not, you are still IPOB. Hence, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in IPOB code of conduct that the only qualification you need, what qualifies you, is that identity, IPOB, either by marriage. If you are a woman, as long as you are married to a Biafran who is IPOB member, automatically you are IPOB member if you want to belong. No vetting is involved. But here they are telling you that anytime you signify interest as a Biafran to join the struggle, you must undergo vetting by the leadership themselves. Meaning, they must contact you and you must swear allegiance to them, that you are not going to go against them, And I know that the oath will change with time if it has not changed yet. I know they are going to change the oath, the original oath, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name was mentioned, replaced by the leadership or by DOS. If you are not going to, or they will put stroke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stroke leader DOS. Remember in IPOB oath, the person you are alleging, you swore allegiance to is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. But I tell you, without seeing their new oath, I know what is going to be there. But now, the first thing they made, the first changes they made here is the vetting process. So before you want to become a member of IPOB, they have to know your family, your mother, your father, your village, your past records. You have to swear allegiance. These are the vetting. If you don't know it. Because in IPOB, the only qualification you have is your identity as a Biafran. If you are a criminal, consign us. If you are a drug pusher, consign us. If you are a Yahoo, it's not our business. The only qualification is your identity as a Biafran. The only time we want to know, the only time vetting was mentioned in IPOB Code of Conduct is when you are chosen or aspiring for a post in IPOB. When IPOB want to give you a position in IPOB, then there will be a vetting process to ascertain your real person, the kind of person you are, the kind of individual you are. But unfortunately, that vetting was not followed when Chinas Anworo was chosen. That vetting was not followed when Tony Zurumike was chosen. It was not followed when Oge Chukwuisu was chosen. It was not followed when this one is Sadek, the one that is Sadek here, Tony Obiuk was chosen. So now, the second one they told you that the vetting process will be a rigorous process. Like I told you, the rigorous process here is you have to swear allegiance to them. You have to promise them that whatever come rain, come sun, you will stand by DOS. You have to tell them your family, your village, the address to your village, your uncle, your nephew, who to hold, who not to hold. When you